when I watch a vid, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to think. You're making me think too much. You know what I'm saying? I want to use my brain. I want you to use your brain. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Jay Willie Silly, man, a.k.a. Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like Beezy, make sure you follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. Look, man. Look, at the end of the day, one thing I've realized, I'm done talking. I'm just trying to leave it on the field. You know what I'm saying? Done talking, bro. No matter what I say, no matter what you say, it ain't going to change the outcome when it comes to Saturday or when it comes to the playoffs. I just want to leave it on the field, bro. I'm tired of talking. You know what I'm saying? Somebody going to be wrong coming Saturday. That's just the reality, bro. So all that little, you can't beat, y'all can't beat, I don't care about none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, just leave it on the field. You talking, waste of energy. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people done talked and lost? You know what I'm saying? So keep that same energy. I will, bro. I will. You know what I'm saying? I bet you I will not see you next week. I can bet you that. You know what I mean? Or you probably come in making the excuse. You know what I mean? But, and then Bama's scared of Oklahoma. Just make up things. Like, one thing about humans so gullible. Humans make up things in their head. You know what I'm saying? And believe it. You know what I'm saying? It's hilarious to me, bro. It's hilarious how humans really, like, a lot of y'all humans really delusional. Like, it's funny, bro. Not delusional you gotta be to think that, bro. Just delusional. You know what I mean? You feel me? But but we got UFC Trojans officially finished with the #1 recruiting class in 2026. Man, bro, I've been bullying y'all Georgia fans for how many seasons? I've been owning y'all for how many seasons? How many times you sat down like a little good boy and take it? You know what I mean? Like how many times you sat down and watched in defeat? Watch me talking to you any type of way. Watching you crying like a little baby. You know what I'm saying? How many times, how many seasons has that happened? You know what I'm saying? Where you sit your little stupid self down somewhere and take it like a little good boy. You know what I'm saying? Own you. I literally own you. You know, when you lose, guess what you do? You come to my vid and sit your stupid stuff down and you take it. Take everything I'm saying, just take it like a little good boy. How many times I do that to y'all? I did it to you this season, did it to you last season. I constantly do it to you. And I'm going to do it to you this season. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do it to you this season. And well, guess what you're going to do? You're going to come here and you're going to take it like a little good boy. You ain't going to comment. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to watch. And then everything I'm saying right now, just how you was talking, just how you talking now. You was talking like this earlier. Everything that I'm saying now is going to happen Saturday. It's going to happen. I was saying the same thing last time. And guess what you going to do? You ain't going to comment. You ain't going to say nothing. You just going to sit down and look at me mad like a little good boy you is. That's what you going to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Yeah, that's all I got to say. But for anybody that doesn't know, the USC Trojans officially finished with the #1 recruiting class in 2026. You know what I'm saying? We are, I think Oregon is #2, Notre Dame is #3, we're #4, and Georgia's #5. Georgia only signed 1 5-star. You know what I'm saying? Pathetic. Their quarterback they don't even have a quarterback, a 5-star quarterback. They signed, I don't know how many 4 stars. They're signing the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Most of them 4 stars are not going to even touch the field. You know what I mean? We signed 4 5-stars. 4. You know what I'm saying? And we have a flip. You know what I mean? We have a flip. You know what I'm saying? A flip coming in Friday from LSU. So we have a flip we're expecting. But we're #4 when it comes. We were #2 yesterday, but Oregon and Notre Dame jumped us. We both have we have 4 5-stars. Notre Dame and Oregon has 4 5-stars. I just cannot wait until the transfer portal opens, though. You know what I'm saying? But we got a 5-star wide receiver, a 5-star edge rusher, a 5-star running back, and a 5-star safety. You know what I'm saying? So, and Georgia only has 1 5-star. You know what I mean? And 21 4-stars. You feel me? So, yeah, that's kind of pathetic. It's kind of pathetic. And I know Georgia fan was so happy about Curtis signing. I know y'all was like, yeah, we finna have a 5-star quarterback just for him to, you know, go on to Vanderbilt. Stars does mean something when it comes to Alabama. You know, one thing about us, we produce. You know, we produce everybody. So best believe how he is now, he's gonna be 10 times better. It's no such thing as a player falling off when it comes. I mean, you got Ryan Williams, but you know it's Ryan Williams. Ryan Williams was a freaking monster. I don't know what happened to Ryan Williams, bro. But it's rare. It's rarely that a player falls off when he comes to Alabama. You know, it's usually like he's hyped up to be what he's going to be. And he's going to come here and be exactly that. You know, because we prep and we prepare players the best of anybody in the country. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what it's going to be. You know.
You were crunching the numbers, right? We were in
stars matters when it come to us. Best believe that. So best believe Cedric Morgan. Best believe Xavier Hill. Best believe because because all of our freshmen is doing good. You know, like one thing about us, even Xavier Brown last year was a freshman doing good. Dejon Lee, 5-star, 6'4" cornerback starting right now. He came in doing good. You know what I'm saying? Our freshmen do good, bro. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just know like, yeah, we got 5 stars, but I know we're going to be able to push them to their best. It's just like Alabama. It's just Alabama. It's just the Alabama way, bro. We just push people to their best, bro.
Conference room last night, trying to figure out the different possibilities. What this like.
Oh, we're number 3. You know what I mean? So we're number 3, and that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I don't just be talking. So we're number 3, but I don't just be talking, y'all, bro. Like that's why I say this is why people don't like me, because I speak facts. What I said right here is what you see. I speak facts, bro. That's why people don't like me. Delusional mother effers and fake mother effers don't like me, bro. Because I speak facts, and they try to rewrite history. Like these delusional, it'd be funny. Like these weirdos try to rewrite history. They try to rewrite facts. How can you do that? People these days be trying to rewrite facts. Like what I be saying is literally factual, and you got people trying to go against it. That's not the weirdest junk ever in my life. Like, I don't be stating no opinions. You try to go against facts. It's not an opinion what I be saying. It's factual. But yet you try to go against it. That's the most weirdest and the most delusional thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny, gang. It's funny.
Room last night, trying to figure out the different possibilities.
Bro, I got a question. You know what I mean? Like, why are you still talking about Oklahoma, bro? You think I'm still worried about Oklahoma, bro? Like, bro, we're in the playoffs. We're going to play for SEC championship. Not worried about no Oklahoma game. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you keep talking about Oklahoma, bro? I do not care about Oklahoma at all. You know what I'm saying? I promise you I do not. Dang, that's your Super Bowl, bro. You got to make it through, bro. Make it through the playoffs, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know how it was when it came to Florida State. You know what I'm saying? Florida State, but golly. You feel me? You know, you said Henry ain't signed, bro. Posted on his IG, ain't signed nowhere yet. What are you talking about, Henry? What are you talking about? But we got USC with 1 star. USC has 1 star. You know, 1 4-star. You know what I'm saying? They just signed a lot of 4. They got 1 5-star. They just signed a lot of 4 stars. You know what I mean? Oregon signed 5 4-stars, and you know, freaking 12 4-stars. Alabama, we signed 4. We got 9 4-stars. You know, really most of these people not gonna even play. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, we was worried about the 5 stars.
Look like you see the graphic there.
We have a 97% chance of making it. We lose to Georgia, bro. You know what I'm saying? Which we won't, but if we do, we're still in the playoffs. But I'm gonna let you delusion. I know you scared for us making it. I know you want us not to be here, so I get it. See, but we're in regardless, bro. We're in regardless.
The top of the charts, a ton of blue chip.
Tennessee, Texas, Ohio State, and Ohio State is finna look. And Ohio State is finna lose their 5-star wide receiver.
Stars or 5 stars.
Hey, Ohio State, bro, y'all looking really bad in recruiting.
Battling there, and we were
y'all finna lose y'all 5-star wide receiver to Oregon
for Chris Henry, and kind of what that would, you know,
that's bad.
Shift the Ducks ahead of them. It sounds like you're good to go, Andrew.
Yeah, boys. 11-11. I'm calling it.
Chris Henry,
USC #1 recruiting class in the 2026 cycle.
Man, they signed a
job for Lincoln Riley.
Say you're not going nowhere? Yes, he is. If look, you gotta understand, if a recruit is signing, like for all our 5 stars, right? For all our 5 stars, you know what I'm saying? They all sign like on signing day. So if he's taking his time, he's thinking about where he's going. It's not 100% certain, you know what I mean, that he's going to Ohio State as of right now. Same thing when it comes to, I think, a 5-star old tackle from LSU. We're going to flip him. You know what I mean? But he's taking his time, bro. Like, if like all I'm saying, like
Chad Bowden, just what they were able to do, and Blair, you know it better than anyone in California locally, but then nationally. And guys, where my mind goes with USC, in previous years, they would get involved in these recruitments and they would lose out down the stretch. We would see them in Georgia, we'd see them in Florida, involved with these high-profile guys. And as we got closer and closer to signing day, those guys would end up somewhere else. That is not the case now, right? And USC has been on the offensive, right? And very early, as soon as Chad Bowden arrived in Los Angeles, the foundation for this recruiting class quickly took shape. And they were able to flip guys, 6, 7, 8 months ago from Oregon, from these other power player programs. So to me, when I look at this recruiting class, it's a foundational group. Kenye Pepe, our #1 ranked offensive tackle. I think he's a guy that can be a day one starter for USC. Mark Bowman, the tight end, reclassifies there at Mater Dei. I mean, we think the world of him. So do the folks at USC. You can go up and down the list. Jonas Williams, the quarterback, I already talked a little bit about him, but I think in the Lincoln Riley offense, he gets the ball out fast. And for USC, who got 5-star quarterback Husan Longstreet last year, it's perfectly set up post Jaden Maeva for Husan Longstreet and Jonas Williams to battle it out. So top to bottom, this group is impressive.
Because Oregon doesn't know how to produce. That's what you gotta understand, y'all, bro. Like, Oregon doesn't know how to make their players better. That's why they be having these 5 stars, and they just don't know how to make their players better. They don't know what it takes to win. We know what it takes to be a playoff team. We know what it takes to win a national championship. This is what it is. We live and breathe, you know what I'm saying, like football. Oregon doesn't. They just don't know what it takes to win. You know, and what I really feel like it be when it come to Oregon is I just feel like us playing competition. Like you gotta, have y'all ever heard, you know what I mean, iron sharpens iron? Have you ever heard that? So I feel like Oregon they play such soft schools that they don't really be getting sharpened. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't really be thrown in the fire for real. Like they really be thinking they're better than what they are. And now since you go against a good team, actually, you look BJ. You know what I'm saying? But us playing ranked schools week in and week out, you know what I'm saying? That right there is the reason why we always producing talent over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Because iron is sharper than iron. We're facing top 10 offenses. We're facing top quarterbacks, top wide receivers in the nation. You know what I'm saying? We're facing these top schools. So I just feel like that's why they don't produce as much, bro, because they don't play nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Iron sharpens iron, whether you want to think it or not. You going to get somebody that's on the same level as you makes you better. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going against people that's not even going to touch the league, which Oregon plays against, you know what I'm saying? He plays against day 3 players, day 4. Play against players that probably won't even get recruited. That is the wide receivers and that is the DBs that Oregon plays against. We play against first-round talent, bro. We play against people that's going to be playing on Sundays, most definitely. Those are the D-lines that Ty Simpson face against. You know what I mean? Those are the offenses that we face. Like for us, Cam Coleman. You know what I mean? Cam Coleman. You know what I mean? Best wide receiver dang near in the nation. He was ghost. You feel me? Ghost when he played us, bro. It's just iron sharpens iron, bro. So when we going against a wide receiver like Cam Coleman, you know what I mean? Go against wide receivers of that caliber, bro. It really not a shock to us, bro. You know what I mean? Because we used to facing them type of wide receivers, bro.
And it's the first time, guys, in 17 years that the SEC hasn't signed the #1 ranked recruiting class.
Yeah, I was to say, great job. You mentioned Chad.
I mean, he's just going out to 4 stars. I mean, let's think about it, bro. USC has like what, 21 4-stars? Mainly, most of them are not going to touch the field. Like what we did was smart. Like we're going after 4 stars. We only got 9 4-stars, bro. We got 9 4-stars and 5 and look, and we got 4 5-stars. Possibly finna get 5 in next week, this upcoming Friday. Bro, we're getting people that actually we believe that can touch the field. Most of them folks that USC getting, bro, is not gonna touch it. The only reason they're #1 in recruiting, bro, is because they got 1 5-star. You got 21 4-stars. You feel me? Like most of them folks you sign not gonna touch the field. They're gonna be entering the transfer portal.
well beyond him, Dre Brown, Max Steinecker, guys that we know that
most of these guys
respect. So really good job there behind the scenes. And then just you mentioned at the top of half the class, but again, they're loaded. A couple guys I just want to single out. Top 247 defensive lineman Samote Katawanga, 3-star offensive lineman Brett Collier. That kid, both of these guys, tremendous gets. There's really not a weak point in this class, in my opinion, and it's just one of the most impressive classes I've ever seen. Great job by the staff to put it together.
20 in-state prospects is the most since 2015, and I think Chad Bowden got there early 2025, really looked at the depth and looked at the roster.
Hey, bro, whatever your name is, Deal Yield, bro, stop talking to me, bro, if I ban you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Know what I'm saying? Like, trying to get my attention so bad, bro. Stop talking to me, bro, for real. I'll tell you. I don't like people like you, bro. Every time I look to my right, bro, you're trying to get my attention 24/7, bro. Stop talking to me, gang.
And said we need an.
Done talking about Georgia, bro. I'm not even talking about Georgia no more. I mean, here you go, still talking about Georgia. I don't care. Bro.
Of young talent.
I'm talking to me, gang.
This is an older group. We need to build from the high school ranks. Let's not rely on the transfer portal. Let's make sure we stockpile. There's enough talent here. Remember, he comes from Notre Dame, so he's been recruiting against USC for all these years, tries to figure out the right formula once he gets to Los Angeles, and the formula was we need to load up in our own backyard and beat out Oregon, beat out Ohio State, beat out Alabama. And here's a really good quote that Chad gave us. The reality is no one wants to see where USC is supposed to be, right? So I think he understood that, and he drove that home with recruits.
We talked about Katawanga, you talked about Chad Bowden and what he wants to do coming from Notre Dame. Like a little behind the scenes, Samote Katawanga was committed silently to Notre Dame. Like they were in a great position to land him. In the end, Chad Bowden leaves.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like literally, bro. See, and this was why USC is BJ. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like think about it, bro. You got 4 stars out there at the head. I ain't gonna lie, you got 4 stars, but you're recruiting wrong. And this is why USC, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna continue being a bottom ranked school. No, because most of these people that you're recruiting are not gonna touch the field, bro. You know, you're going after these bottom tier players. 4-star is good. Don't get me wrong. But bro, you gotta go after players that you feel like are. It's like, yeah, you got the #1 recruiting class, but you don't really have a better class than us. You know what I mean? You just got more players that committed. That's really what it is. Like, we're number 4, you're number 1. But, bro, you really don't have a better class than us. No, just being real. You know, and it's just, you just got more players that committed to you. That's the reality of it. But when it comes to our class, we have a better class than yours. We literally got, like, people at the top, like, the top of their country. You know what I mean? Like, the top. Got 4 5-stars, probably finna have 5. You know, but we're going after people that we feel like can actually touch the field. I feel like you're just recruiting just to recruit. That's just how I feel genuinely. I'm telling you, most of these people going to enter the transfer portal. You know? So it's like you're kind of going about it a wrong way. You know? Like for me, I just say try to target. Of course, you're not going to get like 9 targets. Of course, you're not going to get like 9 5-stars, of course. But at least try to get to the 4 range. You know what I mean? Try to get at least 4. Try to recruit, you know, just a little bit of 4-star. You just got to try to, you feel me? I don't know, you know, because stars do matter, bro. Stars matter, bro. You know what I mean? He got them stars for a reason. I just feel like, you know, certain schools don't know how to produce, you feel me, these type of stars. And I just feel like when we get stars, like think about it. 5-star running back, that's what we needed. A 5-star wide receiver with Jeremy Bernard exiting. That's what we needed. And possibly Ryan Williams going into the transfer portal. 5-star wide receiver. 5-star safety. We're going to need that since Bray Hubbard possibly going into the NFL. A 5-star edge rusher. We're going to need that since LT. So it's basically, you see what I'm saying? It's basically we filled in the voids of, because one thing about us, bro, we play freshmen. You know, Xavier Brown is a sophomore. Ryan Williams was a freshman. You know what I'm saying? Dijon Lee, 6'4" safety, one of the best DBs in the country as a freshman. You know, Simmons, our D tackle, freshman. He dang near a starting D tackle. Who else? I can't really name nobody else. You know what I mean? Honestly, but Latzir Brooks, freshman. You feel me? Starting wide receiver. You feel me? So we play freshmen, bro. You feel me? And Keelan Russell. You feel me? Like our Austin Mack. Finna be a freshman, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, you see how I just broke it down? It's about filling in the voids, bro. like actually trying to get players who's going to produce on the field. And I just feel like USC hasn't done that. I just feel like y'all just signing people just to get the number one recruiting class. But in reality, it's just not going to work out because most of these people right here are not going to play.
They get it done. They get him back.
Said Ryan not leaving. I feel like he is. I mean, bro, we don't really need Ryan. I'm gonna keep it real. Like Ryan being on the sideline, got his spot, really took him by Lazir Brooks. Isaiah Horton most definitely will stay another year. But I know Jeremy Bernard is leaving this year. You know what I mean? But hopefully Ryan doesn't leave. You know what I mean? But we got 5 stars. Rico. But he just, I don't know. I don't know.
USC.
You never know who's going to leave. You never know. Bro.
A few feet away from Chris Henry making it.
He's not playing good this season.
Wyatt flips from Ohio State to the Trojans.
Y'all say Ohio State, bro. Ain't looking good for Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? It ain't looking good for Ohio State, bro. Y'all losing that 5-star. I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all losing that 5-star. Y'all losing that 5-star Henry. If a person, think about it. If a person, you feel me, if a person is not recruiting to you right now, it's not 100, it's 50-50. So say for that 5-star, if Alabama fans don't know, we got a 5-star old tackle that we possibly finna flip from LSU, if y'all did not know that. And this is not, y'all know when I speak, bro, it's true. You know what I'm saying? So just know I follow sources, real sources. You know what I'm saying? So just know what I said, be on the lookout. We got a 5-star old tackle that we finna flip from LSU to LSU coming this Friday. But just speaking on him, if he was 100% committed to LSU, he would have signed that day. It was National Signing Day yesterday, bro. So it's like Ohio State fans trying to be delusional. Oh, he's coming. You don't know for certain if he's coming, because if he was coming, he would have signed that day. Just like Cedric Morgan did for us. Just like Xavier did for us. Just like our safety Edwards did for us. Just like freaking Crowell did for us. Our 5 stars. They signed that day. They knew they was locked in with the Tide. They signed that day. You feel me? So all I'm saying is, if Henry is freaking, you know what I'm saying? If Henry is freaking waiting, you feel me? I'll be worried if I was Ohio. I'll be worried, gang.
And it's an impressive.
It's like, if I know I'm locked in with Ohio State, why I gotta wait until Friday to sign?
Korean victory because he was
obviously somebody in his ear. Somebody talking to him.
No other official visits until that final secret official visit to USC Thanksgiving.
Somebody talking to him.
A lot of credit should go to Chad Savage, the inside receivers coach that made a difference there.
And then look, I gotta understand, Jeremiah Smith is still coming back another year. I don't know about Carnell Tate. Carnell Tate probably leaves, but Jeremiah Smith is possibly coming back another year. He's coming back another year. He can't go into the draft until till next year. He got to stay freshman and the sophomore year, so he can go to the after his junior season, go to the draft. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I just you say he going through his options. Is that not should be worryful? Should you not be worried if you're an Ohio State fan?